Hey everybody, it's Skylar and I'm back again with another pregnancy update video. This video is extremely late. I'm like a week and a half late. So I entirely missed week 14. I have not been feeling good at all. I'm now 15 weeks and 2 days pregnant. And I've had the past few days, I've had like really weird, almost like contraction-like feelings, but I've called my doctor, I've called labor and delivery, I've gotten several different opinions. They said unless I'm bleeding or leaking or the contractions are actually like strong and painful, that I don't need to worry about it. But I've been having really what seems to be like weak contractions, and like I timed them for like 6 hours and they were like 2 minutes apart for like 6 hours yesterday. And there's a bug that will not leave me alone. I was extremely panicked and alarmed, but even though this sounds terrible, they told me, and they had to say, okay, even though this sounds terrible, even if I went into the ER or to the doctor, that at 15 weeks, that they may not even be able to do anything if I was in preterm labor, which they didn't think it was preterm labor. But it's hard for me to tell if they're really contractions or not because my uterus is still below my belly button and still sort of inside of my pelvis, and it hasn't completely come out yet. So, well, I look like it's come out, but it hasn't. It's just my body knowing what shape it needs to take on and where all my organs need to move to prepare for pregnancy. So I look extremely pregnant, but my uterus is still tucked away just slightly. It's sort of out, but not all the way. So there's like, layers of skin and fat and whatever else in front of it. So whenever the contractions would happen, or whatever they were, my stomach on the inside, to me, and I keep having to switch arms because I'm so tired and out of breath, but my stomach on the inside, to me, it felt like it was getting tighter, but if I touched my stomach, it didn't feel tight to the touch. And whenever I was like 36 weeks pregnant and having these awful contractions with my other two kids from like 36 weeks on, my stomach was so tight that it was like square or pointy. And this, of course, doesn't happen right this second because my uterus isn't all over my stomach right now. It's below my belly button. So, that I've just been taking it easy. My entire house is a wreck. I'm extremely, I feel like I have to sneeze. I'm extremely stressed about my house. I'm stressed because of what's going on and what it could be. I don't know that it is really anything, but it really does feel like contractions to me. I go back to the doctor on the 24th. I didn't go into the ER because, like I said, they said that they couldn't do anything to me to help me at 15 weeks, and that if I was in preterm labor, pretty much the baby would come and it probably wouldn't survive, and that's really depressing. But I don't know, and I didn't want to be stupid, so I haven't gone in. That's because, too, I started feeling movement last week, and, well, I think I felt movement before last week, but for sure movement last week, and I'm still feeling movement throughout all of this contraction type stuff or whatever this is. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put my leg up on the bed to even be able to hold my arm up. Anyway, so different stuff. Obviously the weird contraction stuff. I've had extreme breakouts, but I've been using this apple cider vinegar mixture with 1 part apple cider vinegar, 3 parts water, and you put it on your skin, and it's a natural toner, and it dries out your acne. So I'm actually not wearing makeup right now, but it doesn't look that bad because I've been doing that. My back looks terrible still. Still have really bad back acne. I'm also trying to hurry because another reason why I haven't done this video and why I've entirely skipped week 14 and now I'm into week 15 and doing a video finally is because I'm trying to avoid anything that causes me stress. And sometimes, my internet acts up and things like that, and like doing things that I need to do actually causes me stress, and I don't know why, but procrastination is worse at making me stress out. So I don't know why I don't just get things done. And I do this with everything, like dishes, laundry, phone calls, bills. I mean, I literally do it with everything. And so I'm trying to be avoiding as much stress as possible and avoiding having to do things that, no offense, but posting a video is not life or death for me. I'm not going to lose my car or home over it. It's not like paying bills where you have to pay bills or you have to eat. So I've just been putting it off, and I've been doing as little as possible, and I've had to take on some extra responsibility at work, and I've just been really stressed. So let's see, what other symptoms besides the movement? The movement is little kicks, little rolls. The rolls feel like almost as if you're underwater and you're feeling someone else move near you and the water's moving around your body. And then the kicks feel like popcorn. My husband actually I wanted to document this. He put his hand on my stomach and I was laying on my back. And he just like laid it there, and all of a sudden, literally, the baby kicked his hand. And I was like, wow, because he actually felt it. And I was like, well, I felt it, you felt it. How in the world are you feeling this from the outside already? And I think it was probably just because I was on my back and there wasn't so much like stuff hanging down in the way, like skin, fat, whatever, as if I was standing or sitting up and everything was, gravity. So that was really interesting. I've had some back pain, back aches, dull back aches, round ligament pain. I'm wanting to nest extremely bad. And that's kind of scary because I'm like preterm labor. Like, what if it's preterm labor? And why am I nesting? Why is my back hurting? But I think it's just the preparer in me. I'm a really type A person. Although, if you come to my house, sometimes you can't tell that because sometimes for me, my mental health or setting aside time to relax or spend time with my kids or my husband without having to worry about cleaning is more important than my house being completely spotless and me stressing about it staying that way. So I don't know if it's the planner or the type A woman in me, or if it's just me being pregnant, period, and wanting to get things done now so I don't have such a long list of things to do by the time I'm like 35 weeks and feeling like I can't do anything or can only do things for 5 minutes and then have to sit down because I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath now. And I'm like, I can't even imagine being out of breath whenever I'm huge. But we find out the gender on the 24th. Today's like the 11th or something, 10th, 11th, I don't know. We find out the gender on the 24th. I'm gonna go ahead and do the belly shot. I'm sorry this video is so fast, and my bras are in the background, sorry. But I'm just having a really hard time trying to only do what I have to do. And so I am kind of avoiding anything that could cause me any stress, or I'm trying to keep my to-do list short, if that makes any sense. So pretty round. I'm feeling kicks all the way up to here and down here, over here. We're still thinking that it's a girl, but we will find out on the 24th. I don't know if we're gonna do a gender reveal. I don't know if I'm just gonna hop on here and be like, hey, it's a whatever. I don't know if we're just gonna tell people. I don't know. So anyway, I feel like every single one of these videos that I've gotten on here and done, and I'm sorry about the camera, I literally cannot, I've got my hand on my knee trying to hold up my arm on the bed. I'm sorry that these videos have seemed so negative the past few weeks. I'm very, very happy to be pregnant. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. But I've been either really sick or having these weird symptoms that make me worry that it's preterm labor or that something's wrong or that there's gonna be miscarriage or something like that. And I'm a worrier. I hate to be that way. I try not to be that way, but it just happens, and I try my best not to. for the most part, but this is real life. Pregnancy is hard. It's not always cupcakes and rainbows. It's so amazing, and I'm so grateful to be pregnant and be able to bring a child into this world. However, it is really hard, and that's just all I'm saying. I'm just sharing that with you. The great moments was whenever I felt the movement and my husband felt the movement, and that was really awesome. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will try to record another video soon, okay?